All right, everyone, welcome to Rainbow Ma again. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, so many vibes coming through my third eye, full body chills. Whoever is connecting with this channel right now, you're in some purple and blue energy. That's some throat and third eye energy. That's really beautiful. And as always, whoever's connected to this channel, y'all are star seeds, y'all are mystical beings, you were born awake. Welcome, rainbow children. Welcome, rainbow mamas and papas and deities and beings of all ways of expression. You are welcome here, no matter where you're at, who you are. The two that I saw were the waterfall coming from this Akashic deck, the waterfall, and a fated meeting. So this is going to be a very nice reading. I get really good vibes in my belly. I'm getting like full body chills. I just feel really good in this reading right now. The Ascent 7. Climbing the mountain. Getting to a place where you have full clarity, full strength in yourself. Being able to see, I don't know if you guys have ever climbed a mountain before, but being at the peak of a mountain is genuinely an unforgettable experience. It is so quiet up there. It's like you can hear the blood in your body moving through it. You can hear your spinal fluid going up your spine. You can hear the waves and see the waves of how the wind moves, ripples across the earth, and it's such a profound experience. And then maybe happening for you, it will be happening for you at least soon on a spiritual level. Just being able to see things from a view that allows you to see further, see more details. Even though you're higher up, you're able to see even smaller. It's a beautiful experience of that. The big is in the small and the small is in the big, you know, the as above, so below type experience. We have the Two of Keys, which is the treasure. You may be in finding the treasure in your life where you're recognizing that the reason why you've gone through what you've gone through and the reason why you are where you are physically currently is actually for a very specific reason, because it's going to help you heal others. You're a divine physician of some sort, okay? We have 7, 2, and 6. You also may have received a healing from another person that has given you this view, giving you this idea of self. Okay, children may be important for you right now. Yeah. We have the King of Roses and the King of Forces. They're facing away from each other. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting reading. We have people coming out in this reading, which we haven't had in the ones prior. So this is going to be some sort of a relationship reading, I can see. We also have the Garden. And so if children are not a part of your life, then this means what you're planting into the garden of your life, okay? And if children are a part of your life, but what are you planting into the garden of your life? What are you focusing on? Are you really truly nurturing the things that you want to see grow in a certain beautiful way? How are you nurturing them? So really looking at how you are nurturing and allowing the garden of your life to grow. Now, for some of you, this is showing that children are of a high importance. Yep, we have the Two Children card coming out. We also have Loving Elementals. So we have the Two Children card coming out. And then we also have Archangel Michael. This is, see how that angel is protecting that child from the heart. So you may, I'm getting that some of you are actually finding a father figure for your children, or wanting to find a father figure for your children. And if you don't have children, then it's showing that you're on the right track of what you're creating. It's almost like what you're creating right now is in alignment with your heart, your emotions, and your spiritual endeavors. So your emotional fulfillment and your spiritual fulfillment in that masculine. Remember, it's not gender, it's your masculine. So how you take action into the world. It's showing that it's like you are protecting what you're growing. You're protecting your innocence. You're protecting the seeds that you have planted. You're protecting what you're growing. And you're tending to it very, very well. And you're seeing why in your life everything has turned out to be the way it has been. And if you don't see that yet, you will be seeing it. There is, if you connect with some sort of deities or angels or the idea of light beings, things like that, interdimensional beings, you definitely have protection right now of things that you hold very dear, whether they be children, ideas, anything, things that you hold very dear. I'm getting full body chills. You are very protected right now by spiritual beings. I see this divine physician, this king of roses, this king of forces, and this Archangel Michael literally is surrounding these two children cards. One of them is in a garden and the other is surrounded by little tiny fairies next to a little stream out in a meadow. So your peace is being protected. The things that bring you joy is being protected right now. I need to get we're going to get into that in a second. I want to get some more information about this Two of Keys, the treasure. So you finding that there's something around you, maybe in your literal room, in your literal house, that's going to remind you why you're here, like why you are physically where you're at right now. It's going to remind you. Yeah. I meet life with a resounding yes today. It's going to ignite some sort of passion in your life, or like, this passion of like, okay, I'm ready for the adventure. I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to see new things. It's going to give you some more confidence because you've been really going within, really seeing the bigger picture, really seeing, how you've been creating your life, and things are finally clicking for you is what I see. What does this divine physician want to say? Okay, these two want to speak, so let's do the oracle first. The Earth oracle wants to speak, so let's see what it has to say. Power of the good. So you're recognizing that what you've been through, it's been like a climb up to the mountain. You've had to be very courageous on your own. You may have felt very alone on your journey, but you're recognizing that you are precious, you are rare, and the things around you are actually precious and rare. I'm feeling this gratitude. You're actually recognizing that you are what you've been waiting for. Like you yourself, who you are, even your child self, who you really are at the core is what you've been waiting for, and it's igniting this energy within you. This is really beautiful. You also may really connect with the Tiger Spirit. This is number 15. It's a really beautiful card. Okay. It's really beautiful. It's a very soft, sure, joyful energy of oh my God, I actually know why I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to get into what is this King of Roses coming out. This is a card of a father figure possibly coming into your life, or a father figure of your past, or someone coming into your life, or you being a father figure. You also have the Archangel Michael, so those are two father figure cards. So let's see, let's dive deeper into this. Ace of Wands. Okay. Maybe you're the person that you had a child with. Okay, let's see. What is this King of Forces? We're going to get an understanding. Or there's someone coming into your life that's very attracted to what you they're very attracted to how much you've been through and how strong you are, and how you've remained very resilient and remained a good person through a lot of climbing a literal mountain, okay? And so take that symbolically, like a lot of willpower and discipline to climb an entire mountain on your own. What is this King of Forces, please? Show me this King of Forces. The Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor with the King of Forces, Archangel Michael, the Guardian, and the Loving Elementals. You're being very protected. And if you have children, they are very protected. And you need to know that. They're like super protected on all levels. They may have one really good father figure or masculine presenting being in their life that is like that in the spiritual world is also protecting them, and also they are protected by the power of angelic forces, which means like really they have a very pure heart and they're here for a reason and they're being protected. And you need to know that, because you may have had to go through a journey where your children or your dreams too, if you don't have children, your dreams have had to kind of like form on their own, and you may have not been able to be as present as you've been wanting to with things that are really precious to you, because you've had to literally climb a whole mountain on your own. But you're at the top and you're finding a treasure, you're finding something beautiful, and you're finding like, oh my god, this is why I had to do it. Okay, so we have two masculine presenting human beings in this reading, plus two children cards. This is really interesting. Let's get into this Knight of, or this King. There are two kings. This King of Roses with the Ace of Wands. That is like very attractive type energy. We have Death, Transformation, Rebirth. Okay, let's get into this King of Cups with the Emperor, the King of Forces with the Emperor. There is also like, yeah, maybe like your own dad or like their grandpa, like your children's grandpa, or like your ancestors are watching over your dreams and your garden of your mind, the garden of your heart, the garden of the spiritual world is like being tended and it's being protected. Okay, so things that you have thought you haven't been able to work on or you haven't been able to focus on, they have literally been being protected and taken care of. And so you're going to start seeing flowers blooming in your life. So like opportunities coming up, you're going to start seeing like blessings come to you, because the forces that are unseen have been working in your favor while you've been doing something that means means a lot. And you need to understand that however long this has taken, I'm getting like a decade or more, maybe 7 years, it's like you are so supported, and it's because you're going to help so many people, and you're also attracting like people into your life that are sound figures, masculine figures in your life that are magical and emotionally intelligent. Okay, what is this Emperor and the King of Forces, please? Keeper of Cups. Interesting. So you have a human being in your life, masculine presenting, okay? King of Forces, the Emperor, the Keeper of Cups, which is also the deity, so the king or queen or just deity, okay? Non-gender energy, just deity of cups. So you have someone here that's looking after your children, and it could be definitely like on the spiritual level, but also like or your children or your ideas, okay, or what you're bringing into fruition, seeds that you've planted over the last decade or more. And they're facing that way, okay? But then you have this King of Cups energy, this King of Roses, this romantic energy, this like really like, you know, this passionate Ace of Wands with this death, this transformation, this rebirth. That energy is focused more on your personal story. Okay, so like what you've been going through for over 10 years. So what's happening is this reading is being split of like what's been going on in your spiritual realm. So like in the spiritual world, the unseen, okay, is this. What's been going on in the seen world is this, okay? So in the seen world, you've been going through trial after trial after trial after trial. So like the material world, the world that you can see and interact with, like on a physical level, you have been climbing this mountain of yourself, okay? And you have been seeing why you have been going through these things. Something is finally clicking. You're saying, yes, I get it now. This is what it is. And you're finding this treasure, okay? And you're recognizing that the power of good is your calling. No matter what it is, you're meant to balance out the power of good in this world and like bring, you know, fearlessness into, and passion and adventuresomeness into the world of good, okay? And then we have this King of Roses energy. Now it could be you, number one, and then we'll go into refining, okay? It could be you, for some of you, igniting your passion. You're getting a renewal of passion. A light bulb is going off in your mind and you're saying, oh my God. And it's finally allowing the death of this old cycle. And then it's allowing you to see that your dreams and your abilities have been taken care of all along. And so it's almost like you're healing your divine masculine understanding that you have been protected and taken care of all along, even though you may have not been able to see it for maybe even over 10 years, okay? I'm going to get an oracle and then we're going to go deeper into there's a reason why your kids were born, by the way. If you have children, like, you really need to understand how important it is. We have cleaning house. Yeah, okay, so as you're cleaning, like physically cleaning your house, literally cleaning your mind up, literally cleaning your emotions up, you're finally seeing. It's almost like, you know, a mirror that has tons of dirt on it. You're not going to be able to see yourself clearly. And so many years, for 10 years, looking in the same mirror with the exact amount of dirt on it, you're not going to be able to see yourself clearly. Something is happening where you're finally cleaning off the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I can see myself clearly now. And I can see why this has happened now. I can see how far I've come now. And I've actually been protected this entire time. And as you are cleaning house, you're going to find this door that leads you to passion, this door that leads you to why you are literally here on this earth right now, okay? Man, there are a lot of cards that want to speak to you guys today. We have the Sun. This is powerful, guys. I'm super excited. Whoever is here, y'all got some powerful stuff going on, honey. We got the Sun coming out. So there's this major realization, and it's giving you like such power and such revolutionary energy of just like, I know, like I can see clearly now. And you're seeing it so clearly now. Okay. What is it that you're seeing clearly now? Don't worry, we're gonna get into this, into these kings here in a second. But what is it specifically that you're seeing in a clearer view? Like this talisman that you're seeing as you're interacting with the world around you. Be very aware, because everything that you've done has been for a reason, and you need to understand just how much you've gone through to get to this point of realization. And you need to be like this is time for you to be peacefully joyful, not just manically joyful, but like literally peacefully joyful. Okay, you're finding, okay, illumination in the Sun. You're finally having clarity on this burden, okay, that you've had for so long. You're finally having clarity of why you've had this burden. And you're able to now walk away from it emotionally and release the emotions around it. Okay, I'm gonna move this over because my body needs to sit down and we need to listen to our bodies. So for those of you that need to listen to this, like, sit down. You've been climbing a mountain, okay? You've been literally climbing a mountain, so you need to rest for a second, honey. Okay. Oh, I feel so much better. I just needed to sit down. You guys, Okay, I'm getting downloads. This is such a special reading. Oh, wow. I'm feeling like really peaceful and like I want to cry. Wow. There are ancestors that have been with you this whole time. They want you to know that you are more courageous and powerful than them. They are like, you have got to understand your worth and your value and just how powerful you are. You're gonna find something physically, like in your physical world, that illuminates, that allows you to have a complete transformation of how you use your energy in this world, how you use your physical energy. It's almost like you're gonna have a renewal of energy. Especially even if you've been exhausted, just let yourself relax, because you're gonna have a renewal of energy and this like newfound like heart opening, that like you're having a metamorphosis of the heart, okay, where your heart is literally opening so much because you have finally understood why you've had to climb this mountain alone, and you've actually not been alone this entire time. Okay, let's get into this this spiritual world aspect. Okay, let's get into this garden. So the garden with the children, and then the loving elementals with the children. This is the 5, the 3, so the 5 of roses, the 3 of roses, and the 9, Archangel Michael with a child. So you have been so protected, you guys. Like, you guys have to understand the energy that I'm feeling right now is like so beautiful. You have to know how special and loved you are. You've been protected since you've been a child. You've been watched over, and you have a very, very important purpose in this life. And it's like the way that you're finding this out is just like so special. I'm crying. It's like, and if you have children in your life, they're gonna show you something. Like, they're showing you something spiritually. They're probably like very spiritually inclined as well, and they have a lot of spiritual gifts. Oh my god, this is what I'm feeling, you guys. Okay, I have the 10 of water, you guys, the 10 of cups, the 8 of wands, and the 9 of cups, and the Queen of cups, and the 9 of pentacles, and justice. Oh my god, you guys, I'm literally crying. Oh my god. You're planting this new seed in your life on a physical level, and you're having the courage to do it. And you are so supported right now. You are receiving material abundance, personal material abundance. You're receiving personal emotional fulfillment, okay? And this is happening very quickly. Spirit is speaking to you. Ancestors are speaking with you. Different deities, you know, whatever you commune with on the spiritual level is speaking with you. There's this energy literally changing the DNA of your body. And Four of Air, you're finally healing your mind. It's a final healing. You're finally understanding. And there's karmic justice, so there's justice here. Things are balancing out where you can finally have peace and trust your intuition so fully that you have this 10 of water energy. Now we're going to dive into this 10 of water energy, because I do feel this like divine masculine presence here. And I want to understand more of like what that presence really is in this reading, because it's far beyond anything I've seen in a reading, and I've been reading for almost 10 years now, so this is really, really beautiful, you guys. So what is this presence of this divine masculine energy in this spiritual world? Yeah, all of these things that you've planted, they've been being taken care of, okay, by like angelic forces, because your spirit is known. Like the forces of the universe literally know that you've been doing your best. That you've literally been doing your best. We have Catcher. Yes, they've been catching your wishes. They've been catching your prayers, and they've been planting them for you in the spiritual world. And remember, things happen energetically. Things are planted energetically, like in thought or in feeling or in inspiration, before they're even brought into the material world. And I'm seeing this. The Nile. So they're catching it and they're putting them into the flow. They've been catching your wishes and putting them into the flow of the universe. This like divine masculine energy that's been like helping you since you were a child. And the Destroyer, they've been destroying anything that would destroy you. They have been protecting you like powerfully. The Destroyer is also Shiva. So Shiva energy, if you really resonate with Shiva, he's here absolutely, and he's like really, he's been protecting you. I'm getting full body chills. Some of you are deities embodied, okay? And you know that, and you need to own it, okay? We have Jack of all trades and empowerment. You need to understand just how powerful you are, and that you can literally create worlds, okay? And you have been. You may have not been able to see it. This last physical world cycle, you may have not been able to see anything come into fruition. Let's see. How is this going to come into the physical world? How is, like, what is this next phase of this adventure? Oh my god, we have the Sun twice. You guys, there's energy being so... Oh my god, we have the King of Cups. Oh, Ace of Cups. Okay. There's something being illuminated right now that... There's a major wish fulfillment happening for you, where it's almost like the impossible becomes possible. Because of what you have done. You have worked so hard on cleaning house, physically, spiritually, all of these ways, paving your way. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. Because you're meant to be a leader. There's a mountain on this card with a huge star of energy exploding from it. You have chosen to be a leader. You have been called to be a leader for many years now. You've already known this, and you've gotten to the ascent, okay? You started in the rubble of your old emotional life, and you were running for the mountain. You ran. You were like, I'm going to climb that mountain. I know I'm climbing it. And you chose to climb it. And now the sun is here. Dancing with stones. Yes. Now you're dancing in the lights of movement, teamwork, partnership. Lay it on the altar. Ooh, partnership is coming in, okay. Hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. Good luck, auspicious, wishes granted, and blessings. Something that has to do with a partnership that is a masculine counterpart, that is a type of father figure, that is a spiritual being. Your wish is being granted. Okay? But the way, and you already know this, I'm just reiterating it, the way that you're going to receive it is if you surrender it, if you let it go and continue forth, because you already know it's coming. Yes. Regeneration now, right now. And I like sat down and I just feel so peaceful. Now is the time for you to sit down, soak it all in, be very peaceful about where you're at now. Allow yourself to get life force energy back into you. Allow yourself to have this time for your DNA to change to where it needs to be. Deep knowing, you know. Observer, Watch it unfold. Being in this energy of receiving, because it's so powerful, it's sitting you down. You know something within you. Now just hold that awareness. Don't try to catch it. You don't need to. It's already been planted. And you, in the angelic realms, in the spiritual realms, you have been taking care of this entire time. And you're about to see just how much that is true. You have been taken care of. Even if you've gone through a lot of hell, it's been for a reason, honey. Often the people that go through the toughest trials have a very special destiny. It's been for a reason. Patience. You've shown a lot of patience. Have trust, okay? That's even the word that's on this table for 2025. Have trust that you're going to have communication that gives you clarity and enlightenment about this situation. You have known that climbing this mountain for your own spiritual purpose, for the greatest, highest good of all, has led you to a very special union, and you need to understand that that is very, very true. That is the truth. Do you need some confirmation, honey? Well, here it is. The soulmate. The soulmates, you guys. You know. Go through this period of regeneration. You have the sun 3 times. The sun in this is the 5th world, the 5th dimensional energy and abundance. Your work has not gone unnoticed. You need to know that. You guys, this is 5th dimensional soulmate. This is 5th dimensional abundance. You have ascended energetically, and you're about to see that in the material world. The moon, success. Focus on channeling your energy. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and understand that the law of reciprocity is for everyone, including you. What you have done is about to receive reckoning. It's about to receive revival. It's about to receive reciprocity. Okay, you're about to receive abundance and a soulmate because of what you have already done. And this has been protected for you. This wish fulfillment has been protected for you. Put all of your creative energy into understanding that you're about to see the law of reciprocity in work in your physical surroundings. You're about to receive it physically. Four of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. The most important part for you right now is to, as this is happening, remember that your personal fulfillment on a spiritual level is going to come first, okay? You know, this 9 of Pentacles come out twice. The 2 of Cups is here again, okay? So you need to know that your relationship with spirit, your relationship with what you've been growing on a divine masculine counterpart level, like in the unseen world, you're about to see it, number 1, in your personal finances, in the boundaries that you've created, the world that you've created around yourself. You've been cleaning your house, okay? You've been cleaning your mind, you've been cleaning your heart. It's allowing room for now the physical manifestation of physical, so material abundance, money, finances, growth, as well as a divine masculine counterpart. For some of you, it's going to be divine feminine, counterpart. And at the end of the day, we're all masculine and feminine. We're so beyond that anyway. And that's really important to understand, okay? Buzzer, bullshit buzzer, double spiral, first to get it, authenticity. Okay. This person that's coming into your life and you both are just calling an end to bullshit. You're both going through a death and rebirth cycle. You're both shamans by nature. You're both a phoenix rising from the ashes. And you're both the first to say, I call bullshit. You need to be in your authenticity. You both are going to allow each other to be in each other's authenticity, okay? And again, what's coming through is focus on your own physical work. Just because this energy has found you and this reading is for you does not mean that you should just stop doing what you've been doing. You need to continue what you've been doing. Your own personal work is really important. And remember that it's time to slow down and embody receiving, okay? It's not about the money will come. It's not about the work is doing itself. You need to understand that balance between the divine masculine and feminine within yourself. Your voice is changing. You're meant to be a voice for education in the world, for death and rebirth, for transformation. You're going to change a lot of people's lives. And remember, aligning with your destiny first is the key for you to receive any of this. You have the Star card. The Star came out in the last reading that I did today. And this is a card that says you are entitled to a wish. You are receiving massive healing in your life right now. And it's time for you to make a wish and say yes to it being fulfilled. Okay. Take action on your plans. For some of you, and even just for all of us, on those nights where you're worried about it, it's because you're out of abundance mindset. The key to this whole reading is to be in abundance mindset, but that is to take action, okay? That is to choose to be in abundance mindset. That is to have clarity, honesty, and truth about who you are and the law of reciprocity. Remember, you need to approach life in a way that you already know the law of the universe, that you are meant to receive. You are meant to receive all of these good things. And that is how you need to go to bed at night, is an abundance mindset, not worrying. Go to bed a little early. Don't stay up scrolling or worrying. You need to trust this energy so it can actually come in. If you're not trusting it, you're not going to receive it. So you just need to practice trusting it, because you're going to receive it this year. Harmony and balance, joy and contentment. Be in the energy of harmony, balance, joy, contentment. Protect your peace. Even if you don't see it coming, know that it already is and you have already received it. That is part of the laws of the universe. Yeah, remember that you need to trust your plan that you've already laid. Trust the plan. Don't let other people sway you. Don't let even influencers sway your own individual path, okay? Your own individual path, you need to say, I can. I can. I can. I am important. I can. Possibly also cleanse your solar plexus, okay? And enter into the temple of what brings you power, what brings you power, what gives you joy, what feeds this energy within you, and you will for sure receive it. That simple, that easy. I'm going to show you these. Really important for you to understand that this reading is extremely powerful. And what you have done is leading you to the fifth world, the fifth dimension of your soulmate and your abundance, of pure alignment and pure release, okay?